Welcome to the Arizona Living Group channel. My name is Kelly Norton, associate broker, real estate agent right here in the Valley since 2001, and of course a Valley native. I run the Arizona Living Group team, and today we are going to give you some information on the beautiful Cantamia at Estrella Mountain Ranch. This is an active adult 55 plus community in Goodyear, and we're going to give you 5 reasons why Cantamia is a great place to call your retirement community. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Kelly Norton, your AZ Realty lady at eXp Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate.
All right, so Cantamia is an absolutely beautiful community. And if you're wondering where is this located, so it's in Goodyear, Arizona. So it is pretty far tucked south in the western portion of the valley. Now this is about 30 to 40 minutes west of Phoenix Sky Harbor. Now some people know this area to be near the Phoenix International Raceway, which is where NASCAR is. So that's a really cool thing out in this area. But if you want to know what exit, how am I getting there? This is on the I-10. And if you are heading west from Phoenix Sky Harbor, couple ways to exit. Easiest one's going to be taking that Cotton exit, which is also the same as the Loop 303. However, the Loop 303 does not extend south at this point. It just goes north. So you'll be taking the Cotton exit. So you will kind of hang a left there, and then you're going to go down for about 15 minutes. 12 to 15 minutes, and then you'll start to hit some roundabouts where you're going to be on Estrella Parkway. So this leads me to the number 1 reason why people would pick Cantamia as their retirement community. Now, Cantamia is out in a little bit more of a remote area. So if you're looking for something that's out of the way a little bit, not in the hustle bustle, you don't have a ton of traffic right in that area, this is a great option. Now, not to worry, you do have everyday conveniences located right here inside Estrella Mountain Ranch. So let's start with the 2 restaurants. So in Estrella Mountain Ranch, now mind you, we are outside of Cantamia that we're talking about here. You do have 2 restaurants. You have the Lakeside Bar and Grill. Then you also have the Cantina, which is at the Presidio's Residence Club. So there's 2 different resident clubs over in Estrella Mountain Ranch, which is a separate membership from that you'll have at Cantamia. But you are a tucked away community, kind of tucked into the foothills, and those are the Estrella foothills, and it's beautiful back there, but it is a little bit off the beaten path, which a lot of people are looking for that. And so because it is a little bit more remote, that is our first reason why you might want to retire in Cantamia. Now these are in no particular order, but the next one I'm pretty excited to share with. This is going to be the second one we're going to list, which is going to be if you love water, if you are looking for a lakefront home in Phoenix, or you're looking for a waterfront lot in Phoenix, waterfront home, you want to retire on water, we have it here in Cantamia. All right, so again, water, lakes, rivers, streams, waterfalls, they have it all here at Cantamia. Now, as you enter the community, you will see there's beautiful streams, and as you go right straight ahead, you are on one of the beautiful lakes that are in Cantamia. Now, Estrella Mountain Ranch also has 2 lakes as well, and you can be a part of their yacht club if you would like. But over in Cantamia, you still have your own water. So if you're looking for a waterfront home in Phoenix, they have them. Now, there have been about 5 that have sold in the last 6 months from filming this video. So I'm going to give you the range of pricing to give you an idea of how much it would cost to have a waterfront home. So these lake properties that back to water ranged from a 1,900 square foot home built in 2021 that sold for $486,000. And we'll go ahead and show you some of the photos now so that you can see what this home looked like. Now, the most expensive waterfront property that had sold in the last 6 months, 2164 square foot, built in 2018, and this one sold for $675,000. So we'll go ahead and show you some photos of that beautiful home now as well. But do keep in mind, there is kind of a range of pricing that you can get out here with the waterfront lots. And it's going to be the same within the community. This community does kind of fit different budgets, and that will be the next reason why you may want to live here. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at these photos of one of the waterfront properties that have sold. All right, so the number 3 reason that you may consider moving to Cantamia is going to be the price range. So the most expensive home that sold out here in the last 6 months was $675,000. We just showed you that waterfront property. Now, what's great about this, and these are resale homes, what's great about this is that you can get into this community for much less, but you're not in this $1 million price point here at Cantamia. So if you're looking for a budget-friendly retirement home or an affordable retirement home in Phoenix, this is really a good option. So the home that sold for that $675,000 was 2164 square foot on the water. But if you're looking for something that's even more budget friendly, they did have a 1,300 square foot home that sold for $315,000. And just to give you an idea, we have clients that have gone under contract on new construction out here as well. So if you're looking for a new build home in Goodyear to retire in, this is a great community for that as well. They are selling brand new construction homes, and they have quick move-ins. They also have full build properties and options for you. So to give you an idea, we have a client that has just bought one for $492,000, and this was their Cadence floor plan. And what's great about these is that it had a really big lot, and it had a ton of upgrades, a nice front courtyard, and a third bay for the, little workshop for a golf cart, whatever you would like to do for that third bay garage. So a 3-car garage plus a front courtyard, 2 bedrooms and a den, great square footage, right around that 2,000 square foot range. All right, so the number 4 that we have for you is going to be that lock and leave feel, and really feeling comfortable to leave your home if you are a winter visitor, or maybe you're full-time here but you plan to travel during part of the year. This is a guard-gated community, so you do have a guard at the front, and there is access gates in the back of the community. Currently right now, those are, can be open for construction. But when the community is finished, this is planned to be a guard-gated, fully gated community. Now, the other thing that's great is that there are patrols that go around the community as well, just checking and making sure that everything is in order, that there isn't anything suspicious going on. So that is another reason why you may really like to live here. And I'm going to throw in a couple more bonuses for you right now too. You do have police and fire right here within your community, in the master plan community of Estrella Mountain Ranch. So that is another bonus for you. All right, so the 5th thing that we're going to talk about here is maybe you are liking golf, but you don't have to be in a golf community. Then this is also another reason why Cantamia would be a great option for you. You have golf nearby, in Estrella Mountain Ranch, but you don't have it right in your backyard. So it's not right within your community because you are more of a water lake community versus a golf and country club community. You also don't have the fees of a golf and country club, which is great. So your HOA here is $368 a month, and that does cover your amenities. We have a full video on Cantamia, so check that out. But you do have an indoor lap pool, you have fitness center, you have outdoor pool, bocce ball, you have pickleball, dog parks, you have walking paths that go right next to the water. So a lot of amenities here at the community. Please watch that video. It will give you a deep dive into Cantamia and all of the amenities. Okay, and that's a correction. I think I might have said 368. Again, I don't script my videos. I've got all the information. I have some notes that I'll look at every once in a while, but I think I said 368. It's actually 348 a month for your HOA out here at Cantamia. And you might be wondering, all right, well, how many homes are in this community? 1,700 homes will be in here at build out. They are not finished yet. They do still have several areas where new construction is still happening. So it is still a great chance for you to get a new home out here, or you can get a resale home out here as well. Now, if you would like to come out and take a look at the model homes, make sure you give us a call before you go, because it never fails. We have people that are like, oh my gosh, you know, we wanted to have you, we went in without you, and now we really wish we did because we forgot to ask this or we didn't do this, and now we're working backwards trying to figure it out. Reach out to us ahead of time for several reasons. The agents in there, they represent the builder. They do not represent you. And if we're in there with you on your first visit, they will pay the compensation and you do not have to pay the compensation. So we do have to be there with you on your first visit. It is their rule that we are there with you on your first visit, not our rule. So want to make sure you know that as well. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you would like more information on this community or others, please feel free to reach out to us. And also, maybe you're planning a trip out here. We would love to help you with your relocation to Phoenix. If you're thinking about moving to Phoenix, just give us a call. I'd be happy to have a discovery call with you so we can find out what exactly it is that you're looking for, your price point. Are there family members that maybe live nearby? Really find out and discover what it is that's important to you. And maybe there's communities that you're not aware of. Good news is, because I'm a Valley native and I've been selling real estate here since 2001, our whole team really does focus on the Valley and making sure that you are finding a neighborhood that works great for you. And we are happy to help kind of marry you to that community. So reach out, go on ArizonaLivingGroup.com, contact us is the button you want to click there, or you can call or text. It's the best way to reach me. Number's been on screen here. And if you are thinking about, getting more information, definitely check out the link below. We do have some home buyer workshops and some webinars that we're setting up. And we're also having Arizona Living Group on tour in an area near you. So click the link below to find out more information and to sign up for one of these amazing events. Take care. Have a great day.